I'm gonna upload a video of prejudging that happened for 2014 Olympia, Mr. Olympia, and as you know, in the press conference there was lots of tension between two guys, which is Kai Green and Phil Heath, Mr. Olympia, who currently, and similar thing happened on the prejudging. Prejudging, what happened is Kai and Phil got to each other. Please do let me know what do you think about the incident that happened in prejudging. Also, followed by the controversial take on those two. There would be a group posing for where there would be different groups where Kai Green and Sean Roden and Phil Heath are grouped together, followed by the other groups. Just go through the poses. And whom do you think who is the next Mr. Olympia? Also, do watch out and comment who's your favorite bodybuilder in the competition. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or give me a thumbs down if you don't like it. Please put your comment section in the comment section below, which has been provided.
I did have a side bet with my buddy Isaac Hines that there could be some physicality between these two. Kai's hair just hit Phil, so does that count? Do I win? I think I win. You see the roundness in the muscle from the shoulders to the chest. Oh, here we go.
Spread out! Spread out!
Who wants to break up that fight?
Kai and Dennis switch! Kai and Dennis switch!
Where is John Jones when you need him?
So these call-outs tremendously telling and very important.
And let's say that the first call out, most important of all, of course, regular fans know this, but newer fans that are maybe watching this for the first time or who haven't watched a lot of prejudgings like this but have only watched the finals of events or gone to contests, these names that you're about to hear are absolutely the front runners to win this contest. These are the people that the judges want to see first. They want to compare them first, and if they call out four names, then right now, that's the top four in the judges' minds. The other guy I think is going to have a good show, as we talked about early, my kind of dark horse, is William Bonac. I mean, I'm not necessarily expecting him to be compared with the big names, but I think he fared very well in the early going.
There it is.
In numerical order, competitor 4, Sean Roden.
There you go. Called it.
Competitor 16, Kai Green.
Wow.
17, Phil Heath.
Nailed it, Larry.
Thank you, sir. That's why the big bucks come. But this is where, you know, these are the three that should be out there, undoubtedly, after watching them go through initially.
Side by side, what do you think of that pose?
Front lat spread.
I think Phil wins that pose. He wins the front oval bicep.
Side chest. Back double bicep.
Oh boy. This is how it started last time.
Back lat spread.
The back double bicep is an excellent shot for Kai. You know, you see a lot of width and detail.
Side tricep.
Phil's very dominant in the arm department, so expect him to win this pose rather easily.
Abdominals and thighs. most muscular? Thank you, gentlemen. Back in line. Competitor 2, Victor Martinez. 7, Dexter Jackson. 1, Branch Warren. 15, Dennis Wolf.
Branch Warren in the
And
second
13,
call-out. That's
Rami.
Great call out for
great
Branch.
surprise for him.
Great call out for Victor. I think this is a great call out for both of them. If you would have told them coming in that they were going to be in the second call out and the first call out was only going
Front
to have
double
3
bicep.
guys in it, I think they'd have said, I'll take it. So Branch Warren finds himself, as does Victor Martinez, back in the mix for, at the highest, a top 4 spot. Now,
Front
if you're
lat
Dennis
spread.
Wolf, you can't be happy because the judges have pretty firmly established that it's those 3 and you're not with them. And you were 3rd last year and won the Arnold earlier this year. Now, for people,
Side
again,
chest.
who are newer to the sport, whoever wins this call out in the judge's eyes, if one of these athletes stand out, it is not the least bit uncommon that the judges will take that athlete and put them with those
Relax.
first 3 and give them
Victor
that
and
opportunity
Dennis,
to
switch,
compete
please.
against them and be compared with them.
So
But
we haven't learned anything for sure just yet.
Correct.
Back
Like,
double biceps.
what we've learned is that the judge's first impression is that it's 3 and then we're getting to everybody else. You can earn your way into that group by dominating this call out.
Back lat spread.
And if you want to get a sense of what I've been talking about with the detail with Big Ramey, look at him next to Branch Warren. Now, Branch Warren is very conditioned. He does not have the muscular size that Ramey
Side
has.
tricep.
Ramey's, monstrous next to him. But you see the difference in the detail of what you can see when they pose in
Branch Warren is
comparison.
second to the left on your screen there. Big Ramy is all the way to the left.
Abdominals and thighs.
But no, you're exactly right.
And this is a big call out for Big Ramey because if he wins this call out, he could potentially get bumped up to
Favorite
that
most
next
muscular?
group. Or even if he doesn't and he's, say, second in this call out, he would be top 5 this year, which would be an improvement over his 8th place last year.
As we move on to their favorite most muscular, who is really standing out to you in this group?
Relax.
Is there a clear winner
Dexter
in your
and
mind?
Dennis
I don't think
switch,
there
please.
is. I think, Ramey has his qualities in this group. Dennis Wolf, for sure, has his qualities in this group. Ramey, look at his legs. And
Rami
you
and
notice that
Branch
the
switch,
veins in
please.
his legs are starting to become more apparent. That's indicative that he was holding water when he came out. And that as he poses, as the water starts to exit his body, you're starting to see more detail in his body. You can see it across his upper
Front
body
double
too.
bicep.
Actually, the best thing for Big Ramey is that they keep him posing until he drops. Because if they keep him posing, he's going to get harder and harder, and he's going to move up in this group. When he first
Front
came
lat
out,
spread.
he did not look like he was in condition. When an athlete changes this quickly and they start to look significantly harder, that's indicative that they were holding fluid. And you can see
Relax.
just even from the last
Branch and
time they
Rami, switch
posed
back,
them,
please.
he has more vascularity and separation in his legs.
Side chest.
They're making a fair amount of movements in this group. I mean, Dennis Wolf is now in the center. Traditionally, that means that they're most interested in him. But they moved Branch Warren in now.
Right.
What is this telling?
It's a little hard. We know that they see Dennis
Back double
as the
bicep.
front runner in this group because they moved him center. But this flip-flopping of Ramey and Branch tells me that they're having a hard time figuring out what to do with Ramey. Now, unlike from the front, where we saw that lower body detail starting to come in, we're not seeing it change
Back lat
from the back.
spread.
You see that the glute and hamstring looks pretty much the same as earlier. That's indicative that genetically he holds more fat in those areas. So with all this mass